Is there a vacancy in your heart?
Yeah, one for you. That's why I'm happy to be next to you right now. Everybody's asking me if I have a vacancy in my heart. I cannot understand this.
Gemini wiwibloggs.com. I am here with Claudia Faniello from Malta.
Yep.
It is so good to see you here, but I feel like I already know you because we've met in Malta.
Yes.
You came to our party at the Wee Wee Jam in Malta. So welcome to the
I was very happy you actually invited me over because I hadn't been in the festival for 4 years. And when I received your message, I was like, oh, they remember me.
Well, you have so many good song choices to choose from. I mean, like, it must have been hard narrowing down to three.
I can have an album. I can actually have an album made with all the national songs I had in the Maltese national.
I would say compilation.
Yeah, compilation, yeah.
So deciding on Breathlessly, was that the only choice in the bag, or you had quite a wide range of choices?
I did get a few songs from abroad as well, but I wasn't interested in going in the festival.
Mm-hmm.
But then at the end of summer, Philip called me, and we remained very good friends. Philip, the last song I had from Philip and Gerard was Pure. And they called me, Clau, I need you to come over to the studio and record a demo, which I need to send abroad. And it was an excuse, because I went and recorded this record for him, as friends. And he told me, so now that you're here, I want you to listen to a song. And I told him, Phil, listen, if it's Eurovision, I'm taking a break. And he told me, yes, but now it's been 4 years. Don't you think it's time to come back? And I said, okay, let me hear what you have. And that was the first time I had Breathlessly, and I got emotional. And I told him, oh no. Now what I do I go in? I love this song. I mean, it touched me. And I'm that kind of person. If something touches me, and this happens to me with people, with songs, and I recorded it, and I was still unsure whether I wanted to go in or not. And then, like 2 weeks before the deadline, he told me, Clau, you need to decide now,
Did he threaten to give the song to somebody else?
No, because he told me, this is for you. I can imagine only you singing it, and that's it, basically. So I said, okay, let me give it another chance. And here I am.
And honestly, looking back, you have such great songs. Which one is your favorite? And that includes Breathlessly. I mean, because which one touches you the most of all your entries? Okay,
so before I had Breathlessly, I used to feel in touch with Pure. Maybe because it was the latest one, and maybe because back then I felt mature, I had been participating for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I never felt so emotional as much as I feel singing Breathlessly. And this happens to me every time I sing it. I recall being at MFCC during the rehearsals and trying to stay focused on singing and not getting emotional, like crying or a lot of thoughts coming through my head. And I still feel the same. So I think that says something, because you can imagine how many times I've heard the song. I mean, even to record the video, you hear it, take 1, take 2, take 200.
Eurovision, a million rehearsals. I mean, and it's a hard song to sing as well.
So the fact that I still feel so passionate about it says something. And I think Breathlessly would be the song I would choose now.
Did it scare you that Malta had switched its voting process 100% televote?
No, I was excited about it, actually.
Oh, you prefer that because a lot of your colleagues and peers actually wanted the music experts to kind of have an input?
No, I think Eurovision, especially in Malta, being such a big event, and the Maltese people love Eurovision, and they feel it's theirs, I felt that, yeah, I mean, these people have the right and should have the right to decide who they want to represent them in the Eurovision. Being such an important event for them. So when the news came out that it was going to be 100% televoting, I was very happy. Why not give the people the choice?
It's interesting you say that, because last year Malta topped the jury vote in the semi-final, and the televote had a completely different reaction. So last year was Zero Losco. How do you feel coming after her? I mean, is she a tough act to follow?
Well, me and Ira are colleagues, in Malta. We all know each other. I think our songs are completely different. So it's a completely different act. The approach is completely different. And probably people who would prefer Walk on Water wouldn't prefer Breathlessly, It's different kind of tastes. So I wouldn't compare the two songs together. And I think that's the nice thing about Eurovision and the countries.
Celebrating diversity, not just in countries, but also in music taste.
Yes. And every year is different, so every year is a new story. And that's the beauty of Eurovision, especially, because it brings so many countries together and so many cultures. I mean, I had the opportunity to meet some of the other contestants, and
yeah, because you were in London, weren't you? And you're going to Amsterdam, and we're in Israel now.
Yes, and I said to myself, irrelevant of what's going to happen in Kiev, these are the memories I will carry with me. The touring and the parties and the meeting the other singers and talking about our dreams, our aspirations, even beyond Eurovision. And that's beautiful. And I realize that the world is so small after all. We all have the same dreams as artists. And even us being such a small country, we are here enjoying ourselves with bigger countries, and everyone respects each other, no matter what the size is, what the song is. We all love music, and we're here for that reason, and that is beautiful.
And the world is an even smaller place when Fabrizio Faniello is your brother.
I was on a boat trip now.
Yeah.
And there were some guys from Israel, and I was explaining to them who my brother is, and we enjoyed it. In fact, I uploaded a video on my page, and we were singing Another Summer Night, and I was so happy they knew the lyrics. And this
who doesn't? Who doesn't?
I know, but for me, it's incredible, that. They still remember after so many years.
I even remember, I won't give you up, I'll never stop. I got a piece of your heart and it's never enough. Cause I do, I love you like a fool. What was his reaction when you won in Malta?
Oh, I cannot explain it in words. He was the happiest guy for sure in the world that moment, because he knows how...
the struggle.
Yes. And he used to tell me, my God, I cannot understand. And he tells me, probably if the same thing happens to him, he wouldn't have reacted the same as me. And he was telling me, now it's your time, enjoy it. You are strong enough to do this. And he respects me so much as an artist. And of course, he's my brother. We love each other endlessly. But
is he doing the big brother, hey Claudia, this is what you need to do? Like, is he giving you tips?
He does, but he really trusts in me, even as a person.
And
how
your
to
judgment.
Yeah, and how to handle the pressure and the performance. Only told me, Clau, go there, enjoy it, and don't let the pressures take over the enjoyment of the show. You know it doesn't come around easily, as in I would know something about that. And just go there and perform, and you'll carry that performance throughout your life. And just cherish the moment, irrelevant of the result, you know. Of course, we all want to win, but the most important thing, I believe, is making myself proud during the performance, and my country and all the fans of Eurovision and of my song.
Absolutely. The focus of your entries over the years, well, particularly for Breathlessly, has been your voice. What sort of visuals are you kind of exploring at the moment? I know you can't go into too much detail, but is it going to be LED based? Is it going to have backing singers? I mean, or is it going to be... You won't have dancers, I would imagine.
No. So basically, we want to keep the song raw, organic, authentic as it already is. Mm-hmm. So the song is the song and me coming to one together. So basically, we want to keep that intimacy. Did I say it right? Intimacy?
Yeah, intimacy.
The same way we did back in Malta. Of course, with a bigger
stage is considerably bigger.
And the graphics will be different, of course. But we want to bring out the emotions that Breathlessly, how do you say... has, you know, and that's the main focus of my performance as well. I mean, I just want to touch the audience with the deepness of the song. I'm a very deep person.
God, you've touched me. I mean, like, honestly.
I mean, this is me in my life. I'm like a philosopher of...
We need that.
Yeah, you know, I like real stuff. I like stuff that things that touch me, that are real. We live in a world that is so fast, and there are so many artificialities, and that I feel a bit of an old school girl, you know, even in my everyday life, the way I treat people and the way I see my music, what I want to do. And I want to study psychology as well. I want to become a psychologist.
Where did that come from?
Oh, yes, I know.
Well, we want you on stage, Claudia.
Yes,
please keep singing.
I will.
Please don't stop.
Maybe I'll use music as therapy.
Maybe. And book me a sofa in that Freudian living room session. We've been speaking with Claudia Faniello. I don't know about you, but I need a moment just to recalibrate. I'm loving the philosophy. I'm loving your voice. And I'm loving even more the deeper messages behind your entry. It's been such a pleasure.
Thank you.
So much.